Do you struggle using your Continental Grip or the Continental Grip you're supposed to be using to have a great serve? Have you had your pro tell you you're supposed to be using a Continental Grip, but you use it and you're like, how the heck is this thing supposed to, like, how am I supposed to hit a ball like this thing? So you just kind of go through the Continental Grip on the service motion, and then right around here, you make the switch and you go dink. Well, this is the video you need to watch, because I'm going to show you the little secret that probably a lot of pros aren't telling you to make that Continental Grip work the right way. So one of the biggest gripes I get from students is they want a bigger serve. And the first thing I tell them when I see them serving like this, and they're going, you know what, Kevin, how do I get a bigger serve? Is I says, well, you got to fix that grip. So we got to have a Continental Grip. And so I show them how to get a Continental Grip. Quick way of doing that is just hit it, having the racket here, hold it like that, nice flat angle. Now they have a Continental Grip, and the first thing they do is they go through the motion and they go, okay, I can't get this thing to work. So this is what happens. They slice the ball off the court and they're like, what the heck? Or they do this, okay, and boom. I started Continental, but I didn't finish that way. So in this video, I want to show you the secret to using the Continental Grip that probably your pro hasn't shown you. So what makes the Continental Grip so important, and why do all these pros suggest it, but they don't really tell you how to use it? Well, it's pronation. And what is pronation? Pronation is just what I think of just rotating the arm. And why is pronation so important? Because that's going to provide pretty much a lot of the power that you're looking for on your serve. So if you're only pronating what I see a lot of players doing, and coaches telling them, they pronate halfway. So you're only getting half the power. You're getting robbed. You're getting 50% on your power. Well, I'm going to show you how you can get full 100%. So if we're pronating this way, look how fast the racket moves versus when the racket is like this. Now, secret to pronating, just to let you know, is having this pronation angle, I call it. Okay, we don't want to have the racket completely stretched out. So if you're serving and you have the Continental Grip and you're reaching up here, you're reaching as high as you can to make that contact, not going to happen. You got to have the pronation angle. Look at any pro, okay? Pronation angle. Now, the reason why this is so important is because look what happens to the racket when my arm's fully extended versus pronating. Whoa, racket's moving a lot faster. That's what you want. So, Kevin, how do I use this on my serve, though? First thing is you got to understand how to pronate. One drill I want to give you to help you with pronating is just starting with the racket here. And all you're going to do is hit on top of the ball, make sure the ball goes down, and then finish here. Okay, so it looks like this. Boom. Yes. Now, quick warning, don't do this hard the first time. Had somebody try that and almost took their face off because you're going to have that much more power. So if I just do this, now, key to doing this, making sure that the racket is facing this way, facing towards the fence on the side. Really important. This is what a lot of players do basically when they go out to serve. And you're wondering, like, okay, why? I mean, just look at the difference. If I try to make this ball go really high, not bad, versus this. A little different, because I'm able to accelerate my racket all the way through. So you're wondering, how do I use this on my serve? This sounds great. So let's get it started. So I'm going to skip all the rigmarole of the serve and just get you to this phase, the trophy position. Now, really important on the trophy position that we don't drop the racket behind the head. We keep it up here. And all I want you to do is think of throwing the elbow towards the target here. And guess what? What do? You're in the same chopper position. What the heck? Well, now that you know how to pronate, look what happens. You can actually get the strings looking at the target. That's what the coach isn't telling you. Because most of the time, they put you in a Continental Grip and they expect you to figure out yourself. So you're coming through, and guess what? You're chopping the life out of the ball, and things keep, if you're right-handed, it keeps going left off, and you're like, it's just not going to work. But by pronating, now we can actually get the strings looking at our target. You've just been missing pronation. Now, if you're one of the players that already knows how to pronate, my question is, are you pronating all the way through? Most players are doing this. Pronate, and you see the racket come down here. That's fine. You can use it for a second serve, but if you want more power, you want to make sure the racket can pronate all the way, okay? If you look at all the pros when they pronate, it's here. Because they want to get the maximum amount of power, especially if they're going for a first serve, on their serve, and then the racket comes down here. Versus the racket going here, and then they just stop. So if you're a half pronator, stop half pronating. Don't hate on those half pronators. We want the full pronation, so make sure you get the full maximum amount of power. So if your coach tells you, hey, use a Continental Grip on your serve, make sure you ask them, hey, am I pronating all the way? Am I pronating at all to make sure the strings actually look at the target? Okay, because if not, good luck getting that serve in the court. So this is Kevin Garlington at TotalTennisDomination.com. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like if you do, and subscribe to my channel. Let other people know, so don't be a Pronation hater. Help your friend out. Make sure they're pronating the right way, okay? So like this video if you do, and make sure you give me a shout out, a comment of some of the videos you might want to hear or see in the future, okay? Take care. Play tough.